Hello. So happy to see you spiritually. um, so I'm Cassandra Xavier. It's Wednesday, May 5th, 2021. I want to say I don't know what time it is, and I'm not going to turn my head all the way around. Does it really matter what time it is? That's the American band Chicago. Chicago. Okay, so I wanted to talk about how one of the gifts of the pandemic. Oh my gosh, I'm so out of shape just holding my hand. How about I just just rest my arms upon my breasts and then just relax. There we go. So it won't be the most flattering um, angle, but you know what? I really just don't give a good gosh darn really. I'm not gonna hold the phone at airplane level so that you won't see my double chin. I have a beard. All right, so the beard gives me strength. Oh my gosh, I just thought of an analogy. Like I just thought of the biblical Samson with the power that comes from his hair. All you bearded women out there, let's join forces here with this hair is power concept. Oh, where's my tissue? It's all the way over there. All right, hay fever season. Pandemic, one of the gifts of the pandemic. My primary practice is gratitude. And so I'm always looking for some silver lining. Every circumstance in life, no matter what it is, has something in there that can be used. So therefore, could be seen as positive, possibly. I'm not talking about terrible, terrible things like genocide. Just saying things like a pandemic. If something horrible happens to you, like what are some good things that came out of it? As we know, a lot of us introverts were in heaven because we were forced to do what we love to do, which is stay the gosh darn tootin' heck at home and not have to deal with too many people. We were not only given permission, we were restricted to this sort of behavior. Sorry, my hair looks ratty. I washed it last night and conditioned it, and it just always looks like that. And it's always like that. It's so ironic, like before I am going to see someone, I wash my hair, and then it looks super duper ratty. But the days before it was okay. But it always looks horrible right after I've washed it. But at least it's clean. Anyway, a gift of the pandemic, I was thinking is, so first of all, let me preface this by saying that I'm still under the confidentiality agreement that I've been under since September 2020. So as long as I'm residing where I'm residing, there's only so much I can tell you about my personal situation as far as relationships go. And I cannot wait until I change my residence so that I can be free to be the fully self-expressed artist that I am. And but in the meantime, I'll just speak about a thought that I was having. First of all, I talk to myself. I don't know if it's an extension of the situation, the pandemic, like staying home a lot and talking to myself. I don't do it all day. I've heard writers do it. I've seen my friends who are writers and poets and playwrights talk to themselves. They think they're alone in the room and they're talking. So I think we're constantly creating dialogue, first of all. So we're just always talking to ourselves. Maybe not all day long, but it's kind of a habit. That's the thing that I've noticed. It has nothing to do with mental health issues or anything. It's just you kind of always creating, always thinking of phrases and things. And so I was doing that this morning. I was sitting here continuing to prepare for an outing, and I just had this thought, which is that it feels like starting anew. Like let's say hypothetically speaking, you're in a relationship with someone, and so here's how I phrased it before when I was talking to myself. And I said, you know what, just post it on the YouTube, see if anybody likes it. And I said, one of the gifts of the pandemic is that for people who are in a relationship with, in a serious relationship with, or have been dating someone seriously, were dating somebody seriously before the pandemic hit, then they didn't get to see that person for over a year. Then when you do get together again, can feel in many ways like you're um, starting anew. Not completely from hello, shaking hands or hug or kiss, but new in a lot of ways. You haven't seen them, and even if you've been video chatting regularly. Do you like how I avoid using the brand names? I didn't say all the brand names. I just said generically video chatting. It's not because I'm not sponsored, but it's just everybody. There are so many out there right now, especially, like around the world. Platforms for that. And so there's this restarting new again, and one of the reasons for that is because the pandemic created a lot of opportunity for self-reflection. And so I think a lot of people actually are a little different. I know I am. I feel like a born again person. You know how when people are born again, they have to shout it from the rooftops. They have to tell everybody and try to give them the good news. And I grew up in that religion, so thank you for your prayers. And so I do think, and so that's exciting. That's really, really a gift. Now you get to know this almost whole new person. And because it's one thing to know a person through writing letters and talking on the phone and doing the video chatting, but it's another to be in person with them. So now you're going to get to, you're with this person in a three-dimensional sense for the first time in over a year, and now you're going to get to relearn who they are, and what they're about. And you know why? Because they just found out some new stuff, and they can't wait to share it with you. So I'm really thrilled. I'm really honored to have lived through this pandemic. I am vaccinated. I did the single-dose Johnson & Johnson. And and I'm very grateful that most of my friends and family of choice and of origin are vaccinated, and we're making plans to get together, my family of origin and stuff. And so I think I'm very, very, very grateful that we are not India, for instance, which, as you know, is going through a heck of a horrible time right now with this situation. So I'm very grateful to have the resources to get vaccinated and to have most of my friends and loved ones also, friends and loved ones. Like I don't love my friends. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, well, I guess that's what I'm going to say. I think while I'm here, I think I'll give a plug to my friend Sumati Sparks' upcoming workshop. Her name is spelled Sumati, Sparks.com, Sumati Sparks. She's the relationship coach. She specializes in open relationship coaching, polyamory, things like that. And I met her at the Poly Living Conference in February 2020 in Philadelphia. And we've been friends ever since, close friends. We also do peer support accountability meetings with each other every other week. So I'm grateful to have the attention and warmth and affection of this wonderful person. The workshop is called The J Word. I forget the subtitle, but it's her and two other presenters, a woman who I believe appears to be white, I don't know, and a black man, because you don't see that every day. May 15th, 2021, go to her website, and yeah, thanks. I think I'm going to wrap up now. So, hey, you know what? Be kind to yourself because you're worthy of that and so much more. Thank you for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.